Let it sit for a second. Thank you. Yes, sir. Come on. Yep, good. What's up? What's up out there, Shop Culture land? Welcome. Okay. Welcome back to another edition. You guys already know what it is. Shop Culture Live. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. we here. We do what we do. Guys, man, Super Bowl, me and this guy got into it a little bit. He's going to tell you real quick what it is. I'm going to tell you what I thought that Super Bowl halftime performance was the greatest of all time. I went there. What do you tell me, June? Talk to him. Shut down corner.
I think it was a dope show. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a great show. Don't get me wrong. Probably top 3, top 5. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like it was the best show of all time. Like what was it, 2 years ago? A year ago, Katy Perry came out on a big old golden lion. You know what I'm talking about? Like that.
There was something golden.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lion, I believe. I believe it was a lion.
Guys, help us out. Was it a lion? Whatever the case.
I don't know. But as far as shows go, I'm not even a Katy Perry fan. I don't really listen to her music. I don't know nothing about no Katy Perry songs.
Sometimes her stuff is good though.
But
I gotta admit.
But the show, you know what I'm saying? Just the theatrics of the show to me was dope. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that to me was one of the best shows. Prince, Mike, you know what I mean? You gotta throw those in there. Prince show was off the chain, like you know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was a dope show, but
it wasn't
theatrical.
But it was a top
Super Bowl show.
Top 5. Guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? I thought it was it just set up because the game kind of was boring.
Chris Ritchie said,
okay,
Michael Jackson's Super Bowl was the best.
Okay.
Talk to it. Talk to my man.
Talk to me.
Talk to my man.
Because I'm not knowing. I think MJ was great. I thought all these guys, all these legends, the only thing missing was a Tupac.
Hologram. I thought, like I said, I seen a couple holograms, or I seen a couple articles that said that they was gonna do the hologram.
They should have done that.
When Dre jumped on the piano, I thought it was rap. I thought it was on. I thought they was gonna pop up with it, but
he killed that one riff.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, but I still think it was a dope show. I just don't know if it was.
You don't know if it was the greatest? I went there. So guys, how about this? Shop Culture land out there. Tell us, what do you guys think? How good was it? I said it was the greatest.
My man, top 3.
He said Chris over there. The man Chris.
My man Chris said Michael Jackson
was one. Chris, what do you think though? This performance was. Rank it. Give us your guys' opinion.
Where y'all rank that show, man? Tell us where y'all rank that show,
guys. And you know what? I got so hyped I forgot to do our introductions.
Come on, they know who we are.
Come on, but we got to tell them. You know who this guy is. Shut down corner. I know he's mad because he should have been on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Man,
Eli Apple's
out there getting torched, boy. Listen,
he played though.
But listen,
he did
it. But you know what? Listen, you know me, man. You gonna get on the field and run your mouth. You better stand up to it. You better stand tall. You better stand tall.
I thought, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Yeah, the Cooper Cup touchdown. What could you have done better on that one though?
Better
because they started calling everything.
So here's the thing. So on that play, if he jams his feet a little faster, rides the hip, instead of looking back, he should have waited till Cup turned his hips and then went for the ball and then makes a play through the body. You know what I'm saying?
But it wasn't bad cover. I see what you're saying. That would have made a great cover, but it wasn't bad cover. It was just wasn't that just a great play from, quarterback and wide receiver?
That's your opinion.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna say it was good coverage.
Oh,
it was a one-on-one fake.
You gotta win it, right? You gotta win.
You gotta win your one-on-one battle.
I mean, you ain't
one-on-one fake jump ball. Cooper Cup's turning in the air. You punch through his ribs. Listen,
you do whatever it takes.
His rib cage. I'm trying to punch that ball out. I would try to break his jaw, break his ribs, punch everything out, man.
Yeah, because there's money on the table with that one.
Super Bowl, bro. Listen, you gotta.
But they started calling all those. They started calling all those, and I could see Cincinnati. Somebody made a good point, real quickly. You think Cincinnati should have let them score so they could have got the ball with a little more time? That's a weak way of doing it.
I've never been a fan. You hear about NFL teams, you hear about teams doing that in that moment, let a guy score, and then you get a little more time on the clock. But I feel like, man, listen, you're down there, play defense, play football, right?
That's what I respect about the Bengals, because they played. They were out there. Like I said, it was.
I respected both teams. You know,
yeah.
I predicted the Rams win. I wanted the Rams to win just because Cooper's from Washington. You know what I'm saying? And I know a couple people that went to school with him. So I was pulling for the Washington.
Really, he's a good hooper too.
Yeah, he's a ball. I mean, 6'2", 215. He better be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see, he can jump. He clearly can get up. So you know what I'm saying?
Anyways, man, this is Shutdown Corner. Anthony Toomer.
Come on, you know what it is.
Producer extraordinary, Manning, doing what he do back there. Nick Jones.
What's popping too?
And we got the other guy over there. Say your name, man.
Video extraordinary.
Bando.
Say it louder so they can hear it. I can
Say. Yeah, Bando.
Bando's in the building.
It's
guys,
good to be here.
Come on. It's Barry Crosby. This is Shopkulture. You know what it is. So, guys, what a weekend. Super Bowl. It was a good weekend. It was a chill weekend.
Yeah.
Man, got to see some good live music. Entertainment was on point. Nick went down to the Jazz Alley and seen how the old folks, because I know he's about to say old folks.
Start inviting people, man. I like jazz music.
No, I'm not.
Come on.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing. It was an experience. So
Yeah, liked it, huh?
Me and my chick, we enjoyed it. Yeah.
Liked it, and then yesterday we had Valentine's, and it was it was good, man.
What's that lady's name?
What'd you do for the weekend?
Oh, well, yesterday it was a surprise. It was off the books. We just gonna keep it off the books, but it was off the books. What, 30-some feet?
Did I see you somewhere downtown, brother? 30 feet high in a hotel?
There's a meeting in my bed.
Put on some of that silk. Hey, they had the silk. I felt I felt bad. Man, it was nice though. No, it was good. It was really good. And man, it's nice, man. And you know what? I'm gonna have to talk in that. Me and Tim, we always have this discussion. As a man, it is nice to be surprised.
Come on, G.
Come on,
G.
It is nice to be surprised.
Okay. I was literally just telling a lady that earlier today. Like, man, we as men, we want to feel loved too. We want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of chase, behind the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want us to. We want to feel wanted. You know what I'm saying?
I want to knock on the next door and see Toom. Hey, Toom, come on.
Listen, Toom was at home on the 6th, man. Toom didn't do nothing for Valentine's Day. I ain't go nowhere, man. I just chill with my kids, man. And
and those are the those are the best sometimes. It's just those having those moments.
Listen, my Valentine was a big white PS5, you know what I'm saying, with a purple controller in my hand. And we kicked it all night.
Man, I'm not mad at you about that because that PS5 goes hard.
Listen, man. I love my Valentine.
Man, come on.
I love my Valentine.
So
yeah. So good.
So guys, how was your guys? Just talk to us. How was your Valentine's? What do y'all do? Tell us some good stuff, man. Yeah. Nick, how was yours? How was yours?
It was dope. I was surprised. Yeah, it's funny that y'all was even touching on that, but my chick surprised me.
Hey.
She got us a room downtown.
Come on. For
me, it was because I'm not used to extravagant shit like that, so it was baller.
I see that.
Glad you tell it. On top of the Jazz Alley stuff too.
Y'all can't see it, but we can see it. That boy had a good time. Look. Y'all can't see it on the man's face, but we can see it on the man's face. That man had a good time.
Bando, how was yours? Talk to us.
Chill out, man. Hey, man, yeah. Valentine's, come on.
On to the next one.
Baby. I'm only concerned about what the next Valentine's looking like.
Hey, man, and that's the way it is. Hey, Dave, man, talk to me. Dave was down in Miami, so he did Valentine's bigger than all.
Man.
Dave, talk to us, man. How was your trip? That's where we went.
We was down there for a week, right?
Yeah. That's where Shopkulture. We were going down there. One of these years, we're going down there.
Listen, I was down there 2 years ago, boy.
Did you go?
Oh, my God. Listen, Miami's another world, bro. Miami is man. It was my brother's bachelor party. We threw my brother's bachelor party in Miami.
I can imagine.
Listen. We did it so big, nothing but lawyers and doctors and something. We did it stupid, boy. Listen, I ain't never spent so much money in my damn life. Boy,
Black excellence.
Man, listen, we had a whole, so it wasn't an Airbnb. You know how you can rent out like the apartment hotel rooms.
Yeah.
They got like the whole
Yeah,
floor,
yep.
like 4-5 bedrooms.
That's what I like
Bro,
about down
listen,
there. They
man,
do differently than a
Give
lot
you a
of.
little special card to get up on the floor. You can't even get on the floor without the security bracelet, man. It was crazy.
I had the one where they say your name when you go up to the top. It said, you know, whatever name checked in. That was good. Okay, so you kicked.
Come on, man. Listen, Miami is another world. Miami
Man,
is another place.
We going there. We going there. So, anyways, guys, we got some good topics today, guys. Thank you guys once again for tuning in and joining us. Shop Culture again. Oh, we got a couple of announcements coming up. Meet and greet. I'm gonna put that out there so you guys know about that. And then we got some comedy shows. We got a lot of stuff going back and forth. It's on. You know what that is. So you guys make sure you guys get your tickets. Man, that's what
like, comment, share.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
I think I might put on a fancy jacket and some.
You always come
nice
on.
shoes.
Oh my God.
Come on, show them, bro. You always showing them.
Yeah.
You always showing them.
I think that when
out.
we go to these places, we're representative of what we're doing. So let's come out and be men and look nice and get some attention,
It's the
man,
movement,
and
man.
be favored.
Lil B said he coming. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
he like, what?
Come on, turned up.
Come on. So guys, man, let's get to some topics, guys. Enough of us kind of going back. Man, let's get on some good topics, man.
All right.
We got some good ones.
Cool. So the first one is, do women really care about a man's happiness?
I thought that's a really, really good topic because do us as men really talk about that? Do women, are they really engaged with us as men and want to know, A, what we're dealing with, and B, are we really satisfied? Are we truly happy within the realms of either our relationship or just our communication with one another? Talk to us. Start it off.
That's a tough one. I think there's a set of women that are concerned, with our happiness. I think for the most part, in my experience, that you'll deal with some women on the material side that are really worried about, are you truly happy? But when it really comes down to the inner happiness, the inner peace, not a lot of men or women are really truly concerned. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to inner happiness, inner peace, I feel like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you're on your own when it comes to that. But you should want your significant other, you know what I'm saying, to
be your peace.
Yeah, to be your peace, to at least care. In my experience, I found that women will say they care, you know what I mean, but when it comes to actually putting in the work to help to make sure that you're mentally happy, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole different conversation.
Well, I think you hit it right there. You hit it about 4 different times. I wanted questions about it, but forget it. But I agree with you. I think even and I'm going to even take it another step, as brothers, we don't do that with one another.
Yeah.
As just a check-in part of it, because we all, I'm not going to say nobody's name, but even within our group, right? We all have certain struggles that are going on, and we didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't know, right? And that's not really an excuse, because we should know.
No,
right?
we should know, because
and so
we should be more concerned.
We should be more concerned instead of being on a daily basis.
I think me and my brother are distantly very close, because it never changes. It could be a month, it could be a while. Mm-hmm. We always tell each other we love each other and that we care about each other's well-being, and
I'm concerned about your mental health. Yeah, but I think, like my brother was saying, I think we have to do that more often as brothers to each other. You know what I'm saying? Is just pick up a phone and say, hey, how was your day, bro? You doing all right? You know what I'm saying? What's your mental health looking like today? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just to show him that we're concerned. You know what I'm saying? Just to, the
connection.
Yeah, I think we got to do that as not just as friends. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that more often in our communities. Period. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Me and my brother do it, but again, we might go a month. You know what I'm saying? Where he's doing his thing, I'm doing mine. But then, if he knows if he needs anything. But my problem with that,
it's still 27 days in between.
But and here's my problem with with the saying, he knows if he needs me, he can call me.
Yeah, that's
sometimes we can't reach out. Sometimes
we don't know how to reach out either. I know it's hard for me. I don't know
really
what to say.
Like, hey, somebody, listen, I need your help.
I need your help.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be financial, it be physical, it be anything. You know what I'm saying? It's hard
sometimes
for me
just to listen.
Just to say,
just to hear.
I just need you to hear me real quick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I know as men, we feel like, you know, if we do that, we're gonna like somebody's gonna
Soft.
label us soft, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that word soft that we heard before. Yeah, in these type of conversations, you know.
Do it in a manly way. Let's smoke, bro.
But sometimes
no,
it shouldn't have to be like that.
Hey, bro, you want to smoke?
But see,
But shouldn't always have to be
so we can
But
talk.
here's my
Shouldn't
thing.
even be
I
like
hear
that.
what you're saying, right? And I agree with you. But sometimes, like when you go in, like even like with me and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you're going through some things that are just deeply emotional, right? And how do we as men get to a point where we say, bro, listen, I got this going on in my life, and I just need you to hear me.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
That-
Like a lot of times, you know, us as men, we don't say that. Even to our significant others. Let's be realistic. So men, we got to start taking control of our own happiness. We have to actually start putting in the work to create our own happiness as well, and help some of these ladies understand that we're going through things. You know what I'm saying?
But when you say that, I want to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Do ladies really want to know?
I believe most of them want to
Because
know.
it's different. You guys are on good terms. You guys are doing good, and maybe what's wrong type of thing. But what happens if you're not doing so good? Do women really want to know, right, how their significant other is doing?
How do you feel? What you think?
I agree. That's why I said you answered in what you were saying. You answered almost everything I said. I think, for the most part, I think women do to a certain degree. Then it gets a little too real, you know. And I think they can do a better job. At least women, I know, can probably do a better job, because I feel like they expect men to be able to understand or to hear. That was one of
I think I was having
arguments.
a conversation with a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? I think it was either today or yesterday, and we were just talking about the male and female stigmas. You know, at this day and age, you know, we talk about women wanting equality in so many different realms of life. You know what I'm saying? In the job, you know, in the voting, and how we treat each other, in financials and relationships. We all want equality, but then when it comes down to it, are we equal when it comes to dating? Are we equal when it comes to our
Absolutely
dating
not.
lives?
No,
See what I'm
it's
saying?
not equal.
But we want
Why
equality
isn't
on
that?
every other platform in life.
Well, let's ask
we want
women, why
equality on every other platform in life. But when it comes to dating, are we equal? When it
It's
comes
this
to dating?
unequal. Either men don't have enough time, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They're not showing enough, they're not doing enough. Talk to us, Nick Jones.
I'm gonna just jump in and get off these comments.
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah, my guy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
So, Facebook user, we don't know who you are. You got to tune in from the group in order for us to identify you, but y'all already know what that is. So this person says, no, for generations, it's been happy wife, happy life. It's been embedded in our systems not to care about your own happiness, but to focus on the person, focus on the other person's happiness is what they're trying to say. As men, how many of us have heard from the elders, happy wife, happy life? They never cared. He's referring to women in that. Provide and keep the woman happy whole time. The man is dead inside.
Isn't that?
Whoa,
man! Somebody.
Whoa!
Can you say who that is?
I don't know. Y'all would have to go on your own.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
That boy throwing shots.
Nick, what do you think about this one? I want to hear Nick say.
Man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
So I turn back, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't really want to be rude and say, no, they don't care.
Right.
But I mean, but in reality, bro, listen, we in the shop.
Okay,
in the shop, baby.
Are we saying
so
that? Okay, go ahead.
I think reciprocity is key. I think another thing is understanding that you are responsible for your own happiness. All I can do is help. All I can do is help, like, embellish that as best I can. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm responsible for making me happy. She's responsible for making her happy. And as long as we talk about all the time here on the platform, communication is key. Now, you have women out there that will, you know, put their partner's happiness before anything else, and then she ends up in a.
I don't think that's healthy. Not at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of mental anguish, and then anguish overall. You know, that could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And then there's women that do understand and they want to know, but they have a man who probably isn't really big on communicating. He doesn't know how to communicate certain things.
Oh my God, boy, did you bring your Bible today? You might have brought your Bible today. Boy might have brought his Bible today.
Valentine's weekend did something. Nigga,
over there preaching today. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Lord.
God, everybody, what both you guys are saying is absolutely correct. I see something from Coco. We got to address this one.
Coco, what it do, baby?
You know, Coco got some gems.
What up, Coco? She says that's not fair to ask when the couple is not doing well.
I'm gonna respond to that though.
I'm gonna let you go.
So here's the thing. whether we're doing good or bad, we should still always be concerned with each other's happiness, right?
Absolutely.
I understand that, you know, when you're doing bad, you know, you tend to be more self-concerned, but that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a major problem in a lot of relationships is that when we start to do bad, we start to separate. You know what I'm saying? Instead of staying whole, we start to separate, and then we start to be concerned with only self until we come back to each other. You know what I'm saying? But we got to still keep that connection. We got to still keep that concern for each other. But I agree with our next point where we have to take responsibility for our own happiness. I'm not going to make it my woman's responsibility, you know what I'm saying, to keep me happy. But she should also be concerned with my happiness as well, as I should be concerned with her.
It should be a priority, I think, is what. Are you saying that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
I think
because hers should be mine.
Yes, exactly. You got Amanda. Okay. Any
Hold on. I agree with Anthony. As the idea of the protector, we are often reluctant to protect ourselves and invest in the same candor to ourselves as we do to others. I agree, 100%.
Okay, Twan.
You know, as men, you know, a lot of times we aren't able to verbalize, you know what I'm saying, our problems. And I think that's a big enough problem in itself, is that we don't and aren't able to sit down with somebody and say, listen, I need your help. I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? And I need you to be there for me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times us as men, look, it felt weird coming off my lips.
But it's the truth.
But it's the truth.
And we're talking about generational trauma too.
Yeah.
That we haven't unpacked, we haven't dealt with. Yes. And absolutely, we have got to do a better job as men, especially with us having boys.
Yes, sir.
Because I think the new generation of boys, I think one thing I will give them props on, I think they have a better understanding about dealing with certain stuff better than we did. Because we didn't, I know I didn't deal with this at all. I
think the world is becoming more open again. You know what I'm saying? I think the world
open-minded.
Yes, and opening itself up to where the new generations coming will be able to be more emotionally mature. You know what I'm saying? And be able to give more of themselves. I agree. You know what I'm saying?
I'm stunned like what my son talks to me about, like just this emotional, I would even say maturity, way more. He has at his age. I had at 18.
But you know, I also think that our generation of parents is probably and to our detriment sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That we're open. We're more open with the things we share with our children. So our children are experiencing things a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? Again, also to our betterment and to our detriment, because
it's a fine balance.
It's a fine line to walk because we're also seeing a lot more tragedies when it comes to youth. We're also seeing a lot more pregnancies, a lot more youth tragedies and stuff like that. But I also think that the world is becoming a lot more open to being emotional, being being okay with letting men be emotional. So I think that the next generation of young men, as long as they're trained right how to do it, you know what I'm saying, will be a lot better than we were when they reached our age.
But I also think especially as fathers, men of color, we can do such a better job of even enhancing or helping, create that atmosphere for our children that they feel comfortable enough with discussions, like even discussions like this. I would have never trained us as men. We talk about something that seems so, quote unquote sensitive.
But you know what though? I think that stuff like addressing it and putting words behind, putting a title behind it. We have toxic male masculinity issues that we are shedding, and when we do that and people see, it's like I can be more open. I could talk to my people. I could tell my brother or my friends or my people I love them, and I need to be able to have that connection and bond with you how you think you would talk to a female. No, it's a relationship. It doesn't mean man and woman. It means friends, just family. It means everything. So once we shed that and we put this impression on our kids, then it's way more.
Matter of fact, I got a point to that. Matter of fact, I want to know the topic in the group, right? Yeah. Where they said, why is it weird for us as males to even tell each other, "Hey, man, you look good today, brother"? I like what you know.
I did. I said, I was saying
that was you. I thought that was you.
I was asking, is it supposed to feel weird that you said another man's handsome?
No,
it shouldn't. But
we're always gonna call each other ugly. Just you know what I'm saying? Like you're ugly. I walked in today. I was like, "What's up, ugly?"
But you know what? Though, that goes also what you were saying about the toxic masculinity. Why can't we be comfortable enough to say, "Man, bro, hey, I like what you got."
It has nothing to do with your sexuality. It doesn't mean that you're.
I've seen shit on TV and actually said he's a handsome man. I can understand why women are attracted to him.
When I seen 50, I was like, "Man, 50 look jacked."
That's what I was going into.
You look good.
but it's amazing that that's what I thought. I'm with you.
Brother
I thought he,
as a personal trainer,
but,
personal trainer, I'm looking at
but
the brother
too,
like he's lean, big tries, big buys, ain't no fat in the man waist. He ain't hanging. That man look good for his
why
age,
was
bro.
the hate there though?
Because
there was gang of hate, and I'm sitting here. What's
because
the dude is on what? The dude is in his 40s.
I'm gonna hit you with a fact.
He ain't gonna be looking like he did at 20.
People think lean means skinny.
That doesn't mean it.
No, lean has nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, with what you weigh.
No.
It's about the body fat percentage. And that, listen, when you can see the man's triceps, that's lean muscle. Triceps don't show unless you have lean muscle.
Facts.
So if that man's triceps are bulging out, that man is lean.
The man,
look at his stomach. That man was
looked
flat,
good.
bro. Listen,
The man
his
looked
white
good.
beater was flat. How was that man fat?
But hypothetically, even if he had some, so what? He still look. I mean, come on.
And he still got the hottest 3 shows on Stars right now. What we talking about?
Hold on. I seen women hating, but I was tripping to see men.
You know why? Because men, hey, listen, listen, I'm telling you, men will hate on another man before they congratulate him.
That's it.
Men will hate on most men will hate on another man long before they congratulate.
But this ties into what we're saying right here. This is what we have in these conversations because it shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that at all.
Let me get these comments off real quick.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can do your thing. Twan says it definitely depends on your partner, though, as well. Some women do care.
Definitely.
Coco says when the wife is happy, she makes the man happy, unless she's a selfish woman. So why are you getting in relationships with these women when you are not being satisfied?
Well, that's what
I agree. Take heal. She also says take response. Oh, we already read that one. B says each person in the relationship should support each other, but you should make sure you are happy before getting into a relationship. I wholeheartedly agree. What's up? We see you, Coco. Jano, I hope I'm saying that right. She says I make
Jano, right?
Jano or Jana.
How you doing?
She says
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll butcher it.
Put the little
right.
That's right.
She says I make sure my man is happy throughout his day and every day.
Okay.
As long as I'm in his life, it's very important for your man to be happy and at peace.
We like what we're hearing. That's a good woman. That's a good woman.
Twan says we were taught the idea of not crying. We have learned different. Yeah.
Crying is real quickly. Is crying different though? Is crying different?
No.
Okay,
I just cried a couple days ago because I had to, bro.
Listen, sometimes you gotta. Listen,
that's what we want
sometimes
to know.
you gotta let that energy off your chest, man. I'm just being real. Sometimes you get, especially as men, you know, we hold on to things differently. You know what I'm saying? We tend to hold on to our stresses. You know what I mean?
We own it. We own the
and pack on them and pack on until all you can do is let it out. So it's either gonna come out in a negative way or you're gonna process it, deal with it, and let it flow. So,
and most of us are used to letting it out in a negative way, especially when we come from certain environments.
Yes, sir.
You meet aggression with aggression every day, from the time you was a tyke all the way into manhood. So you got a lot of cats out there that don't know how to circumvent that, and so as a result, a loved one like your girl, your wife, your brother, your homie, your peer, somebody is your kid,
your coworker.
Yeah, somebody is going to unfortunately
get that energy. Yeah.
So I agree, and I feel what Bando is saying.
A little bit of it last week. You know what I'm saying? When you get
God, what's wrong with you? You in my head today?
Man, listen,
talk to me.
Man, come on, man. You
shut
know,
down corner today.
That come from the environments that me and Nick come from. And maybe necessarily having, of course we're mature and, we know how to deal with each other, but, you get to a point where you have other outside stresses and other things going on. And you have, if you've never dealt, with the person, and sometimes that energy, from two males, because we haven't really been taught, like, Twan said, we were taught not to cry. So we were also taught that, hey, energy.
Or not look soft,
exactly. So you have to meet energy with energy,
yep.
And then you get, then you get that negative toxic masculinity, like my brother said. And then then you just got two bulls locking horns. You know what I mean? And so, a lot of times that comes from, a lot of it comes from the generational traumas of us not being taught as men how to deal with other men. You know what I'm saying? Without being emotional, without being so headstrong.
Or be violent. You know what I'm saying? I think what you're saying is so correct. And I think I see it, especially in the barbershop. The hardest thing is not getting into a fight, but dealing with the aftermath. How do you deal with it afterwards? How do you come to some type of resolution that's positive, where you guys can shake hands, hug, do whatever, and be like,
and still articulate the way you feel without having to lose any emotion out of it.
Come on, talk to me.
And I think that goes also back to relationships. Like I forget who made the comment, You know what I'm saying? But it was a few comments back.
Which one?
Where they were saying, what did they say? Oh man, where they were just talking about, being able to, be emotional with your partner. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what comment it was. I'm not sure, but it being able to just be open and have those conversations, not just with your friends, but with your partner as well. Listen, I'm going through. This is what I'm dealing with, or this is what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We still got to take care of each other. We
Yes.
still got to care and love on each other.
You're right, and absolutely. Just because I'm in an argument with you, I still got to look out and take care of you. That is right there. It shouldn't be the opposite.
Ken, what up, family? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my guy.
Get these last
Okay, get these.
No, really, to be honest though, we've talked a lot about men, and that's dope. But from the female perspective, honestly, I think they don't care as much because women have the opportunity that we don't have to pick and choose how, because you guys were tying in how relationships are, and if we're equals now, why do men have to still do this or that? They get to pick and choose to have a protector. They get to pick and choose
When they want.
If you were more emotional and expressed yourself, then some of them you're weak. You know what I'm saying? You get to pick and choose how, as when we don't have that same.
Bando, talk to the women. So hey, ask the women why is that? Because I agree with him 100%. Why is that, ladies? What's the most effective balance? Because that's what he's basically saying. It has to be a balance. But what is the balance? We don't know, right? If men cry too much, I've heard women talk about men are punks when they cry.
On God and expressing themselves, yeah.
But then I hear women say, "Well, you don't cry.
You don't cry.
You're not emotional.
You're not emotional enough."
Okay.
You were never home. That's why I cheated on you.
Well,
It didn't work. That's why I cheated on you. You didn't have it. I'm just saying. Sham.
No, but no.
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
saying
know.
what you're saying is not invalid. I'm just saying.
That's my dog.
Yeah,
We
dropped the wait, say the last thing we going.
Oh, I was gonna just filter through the rest of the comments.
Go ahead,
Let y'all
go
hang
ahead.
out. So Antoine, he says we were taught the idea of not crying. We have learned different. I read that already, I believe. People be acting like men are not human beings.
Yeah, hey, exactly. We're robotic. You know what I'm saying?
Say where you at, Texas? Where's your cousin at? Because she.
Say where you at today.
I'm asking about you.
She says 50 Cent has always had a nice body. He has been in the gym.
Yeah, but there was a lot. Cause I put it up there.
Man, that man got so much slack, bro. And I'm like,
what?
Are we watching the same?
It was
broadcast?
This is how I perceived it, right?
Okay.
It was a perfect opportunity to go at one of the biggest trolls in entertainment.
That's what I took it as.
Okay.
It was like people are finally going at
it. He went right back at the folks. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't studying. He practically owns stars. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, in about 2 years, that man gonna own stars. So he is not tripping.
He is not tripping.
And the man know he was doing his thing, man.
I
know a whole list. I'm gonna check y'all. I know a whole lot of brothers that couldn't hop up there, put their big ass upside down and hang for a minute. Okay, so I don't even want to hear about how bad 50 look. I know a whole lot of brothers that ain't about to get up there upside down and rap nothing.
I was like, hey man, okay, brother, I see you 50. I didn't see it. So anyway,
Facebook user says crying is cleansing.
Ooh,
something I just learned as the past.
Man, listen, it is amazing.
That's dope.
You.
I'm sorry, I want to know who said that was a good one.
B says men should, I believe she's trying to say men should be able to be vulnerable and ask for help, or being emotional. Being emotional is a form of healing.
Well, that's what we're asking is how do men say or do that? Because we gave examples. When you do it, either you're too emotional, you're not emotional enough. So it's a balance. But what's the balance? That's what we're asking, ladies. Help us out.
Facebook user says, I don't mind a man crying. Crying more is in the physical sense. It becomes frustrating when he's doing a begging type of cry.
So begging because he doesn't want the relationship to end, or begging.
Basically bitch whining.
Excuse my
French.
No,
and given the context, I'm not throwing out not being disrespectful. I want to let that be known now. That's not on nobody else. I said that. That's on nobody else. I'm just saying. It's a term. It's a term, ladies. All right, let me get to these comments.
Oh my God.
He says men should be able to express their feelings without being judged. However, that depends on how they grew up and experiences they have been through. Someone thinks that 50 looks great, and then she rounds it out with the balance is showing empathy and not judging him when he is being emotional.
And B, I agree with you. I just think that that could be a different topic another time, because I think we can unpack that. We can uncover that. Because still is not really showing, telling us exactly what that balance is. But we'll get there.
That's what you do when Barry clowns with Nicholas. I think he still heard about y'all clowning him out of his shoes on Super Bowl Sunday. That was funny. I need to see what them shoes look like too.
Man, listen.
No, I don't want it.
Because I noticed how he skipped out, like when I
No, he
stepped out.
changed the shoes.
He changed the shoes and then he dipped out because he didn't want to be held accountable for his fashion statement or decisions or whatever.
The scarf. I know that's right.
He took it back to 08 with that scarf. That was crazy. Let me be quiet. Facebook user says, "I love a man that can show that emotional side. Don't make him a punk, or that doesn't make him a punk or weak. Let me know. It lets me know when he's comfortable to open up to me." And then she says, 50's always messing with someone, and the memes were funny.
Yeah.
And then someone says, yes, the whining, begging, it could be manipulative and uncomfortable.
Hold on. Now stop right here. Don't jump to another comment.
Okay.
See, here's my problem with that.
Talk to him.
I know for a fact, I know quite a few women right now sitting here could be having a perfect conversation, talking to you, and can cry like that. Literally. Turn it on and cry.
Yep.
So is that not manipulative too?
Oof. Very. Or when they're not getting their way.
So
and use emotions and use your relationship as you shouldn't.
You'll do
that.
this if you love me.
Yeah.
If you love me, you wouldn't do this.
Being emotionally and manipulative, right?
Right.
I think we need to have that's a good topic, because that's a weapon.
We're gonna get that done.
Yeah, that's a
We're
weapon.
gonna get that done next week.
All right, let's do it.
Next week.
We got a couple, but that we need to add that one.
That's hysterical. Put on a Keith Sweat song and he will get real emotional.
Ooh. But y'all like Keith, so stop. Hey, stop.
Listen,
Hey,
listen, they be packing EQC out every time you show up. Every time you show up, they be packing EQC out. I don't want to hear it.
wait a minute, I'm gonna give you guys a gem. He lives in Fife.
Yeah, he does.
You got a house in Fife.
No wonder he keep taking them damn shows at that EQC right there.
Yeah, he been out here. He's been here for a while.
Yeah.
Dude, he packs
I
it.
want a man.
Y'all like that?
I want tonight.
Wait, and swear he can sing though. You got
Have you heard how he sounds now that he's older?
God,
He sounds like this.
Listen, I love Keith.
Yeah.
Bro, you would do if you had on your voice like this the whole time. I want tonight.
that brother overachieved when it comes to the
Sound like
singing
a
department.
mosquito in
Listen, man, he been making money.
He been making. Hey, listen, can't hate on that.
Nah, I ain't hate
Guys,
that.
can Keith Sweet? I said sweet.
Sweet.
Keith Sweat, can he sing? Can he sing? Can he blow?
Listen,
You know they gonna tell you, yeah.
No,
Just,
no way he gonna.
the ladies, they gonna.
I really don't think
Hey,
he can. 'Cause
dude
that was an
we
exaggerated
can agree
voice.
that he.
He held his
listen,
tone.
he can
Carry it to
clearly sing as a man that made millions.
Okay, but I'm saying.
But can he blow?
No.
No, absolutely
Listen, if he was in church, and that man got up and started singing, would y'all get to clapping this to no? Don't play with me.
Y'all start shaking that head. Y'all would shake your head.
Hey, that was like the old lady that used to get up in church to tell her testimony. She sing a song and she ain't sang in 30 years. That's how Keith Sweat sound. That's how Keith Sweat sound to me.
No, he's one of those. You start looking at you like, yeah. No, he's one of those.
Hey, and you know it's gonna be long.
not. Why, Twan? I'm sorry, I put you on the spot. Bro.
Oh,
Why
God,
Twan
get him.
send me a text of these shoes, and then I can now see why they play.
Oh,
show
I
us.
got to see these shoes, girl.
Shoot the shoe.
Let me see.
No shoes.
Let me see, cuz.
Yikes.
What is that?
Hey, what them shoes called?
Twan, what is that, cuz?
Oh no.
They're
Twan.
like neck
And they look like both.
shoes
And they look like both shoes.
or some shit.
Jesus,
Oh,
Hey, he got the Pete Carroll 3s on, cuz.
dude, he was wearing it with a University of Michigan hat. I'm done.
Them are soccer dad shoes you
Listen.
have on right there.
I'm so sorry, Twan.
Hey, them is them grocery ass
You have to put
grocery sneakers. Hey, them is the grocery shopper 3s.
You
Stop
drive
playing.
a
Wait, he
hybrid.
came with the University of Michigan hat on, and then he had the scarf on. I'm done.
With the pink and the bright blue laces, boy, bro. Call that boy cotton candy. Twan, don't do that. Don't do it no more. Throw them in the trash.
Those are the
Right now.
Those
No,
are,
no,
hold
Twan,
on.
you need to stop.
Those are
We're
the-
telling
hold
you
on.
need to stop.
Hold on.
Don't wear
Hey,
that
what
again.
size shoe you wear, brother?
The
We gonna donate.
Starburst
19.
11. That was like
Starburst
that was like the
11s,
Starburst
gang.
11s, man. Do not please.
Who you
don't-
call them?
I called it the Starburst 11s.
I'm telling you,
I'm
listen,
done.
that man had the Pete Carroll threes on, bro. Listen,
Please don't do that.
stop walking around in the Pete
Please.
Carroll joint.
Yo.
Yeah,
Don't do that to yourself,
run it.
dog.
Run the hell about the
Hey, we're gonna, hey, come on, listen,
Twan.
we're gonna put, hey, Shop Culture, we're putting a fund together to get Twan some better running shoes. Help me out,
We
y'all.
gonna call it.
Listen, we
we gonna
starting
call-
now. We
we gonna
starting
call
right
it
now.
stop
Don't do Twan. Stop it.
Twan, you
Stop
need
it.
to stop. You know, Twan.
You
Those are
wrong,
single
bro. You
dad
wrong.
running shoes.
You wrong.
Right there.
Damn, the single dad.
No, that ain't no damn excuse. You can call Shaq up. You could have got that.
Hey, I got to go back to Foot Locker, bro. I got you, dog.
He got
Come
on
on,
the
man.
shoe.
He wears a
Man,
size
dudes call me,
15.
bro.
Dude, hook him up. You got over there.
Hey, all you gotta do is call me, bro. We gonna hook you up, man.
Nico,
Don't be
do
walking
you
around
really
in
have a
peace, no
job
more,
at the
man.
Foot Locker? I didn't know that. Oh my God.
What?
I'm tripping. All them fresh sneakers. I thought you was just paying out your pocket.
You out your damn mind.
Oh, he
Bro,
about
I have kids.
to. He about to.
I got kids. I ain't buying no damn shoe for retail.
We about
What?
We got to get Twan. We putting a fun. Twan,
Okay.
we got you.
Fellas, that was an
Oh,
amazing
okay.
topic. That
Oh,
was dope. Let's
I
get
want
on.
to go. I want to get back on Twan. Sorry.
We got to get to the next one though. As much as I love roasting, we got to get to the
Call
next
them Starburst. What do you call
one.
those?
To the Starburst.
We got to put a picture up. Nick, put the picture up. Oh my God.
Come on, my guy. I got you, bro. I promise you.
The next,
I got you, bro.
the next
Put the
topic.
scar.
Spicing up the bedroom. Men.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
can men do to remix the bedroom to keep things, spicy? And the same question applies to the ladies. What can basically y'all do to keep y'all's bedroom activities, live, lit?
Come on.
Do
man.
ladies? First off, do ladies really want to spice up the bedroom? Do they
Yes.
care about spicing up the bedroom?
Yes. Yes.
They got roses, of course
Listen,
they do.
okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Though. Here's the problem, right? And this is just again humble man's opinion.
Okay.
The problem is some of these dudes are really, really scared to help lead their woman into, I'm being real, bro. Listen, these are the stories I hear.
Wait, close that door. We're about to get.
We're about to get wild. You know what I'm talking
Let me close this door.
about? If you close that door, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, we have, men that are honestly, and this is just stories that I've been told. We have, men that are scared to really open up the door to open up that sexual. You know what I'm saying? Those sexualities, those
Wait,
kinks. Being
I'm
serious.
scared.
Yeah, bro. Listen. Look, hold on. I'm gonna hit you with a fact. Nick Cannon. How many kids Nick Cannon got?
A bunch.
8 kids. The man just had it, or he's about to have his 8th, right, Nick? Something like that.
I believe so,
My
yeah.
man. Okay. So check me out. He was on a talk show, and he said he doesn't allow sexual toys in his bedroom because they intimidate him.
Stop.
Mm.
Nick.
Man got 8 kids by how many women? And this man telling you, listen, some men are intimidated by opening the door to other sexual things. A lot of us, I'm not gonna say us because I ain't part of that group. I'm a king. I'm gonna be real with you.
Come on.
Certified. You know what I'm talking about? But
Are you scared?
I'm a king, bro. Listen,
Come on.
I'm a king.
I understand. I want them to hear that again.
No, I don't-
That's what you should.
I'm a king, homie. I get down.
Come on.
You understand me?
Come on.
We have fun in the bedroom. So listen, we're not gonna just lay on our backs and hump and
And let's
Yeah,
ask the
no,
men that
that's
watch
boring to me,
Shopkulture.
dog.
Men, are you watching this? Are you scared about letting toys enter your bedroom?
not just toys though. But listen, open up your bedrooms, bro. Like, listen, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of fun you gonna have, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. Like, so back to the topic. What can we do to spice it up, right? How can we? Hey, listen. But what's the competition?
Ain't no damn
And he actually said he felt intimidated. I watched all of this. He said he felt intimidated.
Oh, did he say that?
Yes, he said he doesn't want to compete and he felt intimidated.
Oh man.
Follow the porn. Listen to your partner, see what they desire. You can do something. You can do is follow the porn.
Hey, listen.
Whoever
Hey,
said that.
you definitely can.
I mean,
Right? Turn it up.
I'm too.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. I mean, hey,
I'm just reading what they say.
Well, I heard that couples, when the therapists tell them to watch adult movies together so they can come up, hey, I would like that.
Because
Or like
what
to
it
try
does is so here's the thing. For a lot of people that haven't really opened up, you know what I'm saying, their sexual, book, ain't really dove deep in, and to their sexual desires. A lot of times watching adult movies can give you ideas on something you may want to try or don't want to try.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That will kind of give you a
Get that golden shower
Hey,
going.
whoa.
Dig a thumb in her butt. You never know how she'll respond.
I ain't. I'm cool on the golden, but hey, do your thing. Listen,
No, I'm just
I
asking.
don't knock your king.
No,
I don't
I'm
knock your
asking-
king. Your king is your king. If that's your thing,
No, I'm
that's
asking. I'm just asking though. never
Were you asking? You just putting that out?
No, I was asking to help move the conversation.
Okay, well.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
He just told on
Hey,
himself.
no, Nick. Hey, the 30 seconds of awkward silence.
We're gonna edit this out. Okay. Well, so what's your take on it? So
from the most I'm probably the most prude person in this room. I didn't come from a household of affection, so sometimes even me showing affection for people physically makes me nauseous sometimes, especially if I feel emotionally responsible for a person. I do not like it.
Wow.
It takes me a lot, but I think if somebody is special, you will do certain things for them. My baby's mom, I never went down on women before. I went down on her. You feel me? Because I knew it would make her happy, and I wanted to emotionally have a bond with her and show her something that
you were willing to step outside of your shell for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a little vibrator, when you guys is messing around, maybe things like that. I think it's not off the table.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I really don't see why
don't be scared to laugh.
About a sex toy.
Don't be scared to laugh in the bedroom, bro.
Let's have that conversation real quick. The problem is most men. Let's be realistic. Most men, I ain't gonna say most, but I'm gonna say some men. Yeah, we're gonna dive into that. That's jacked up.
Because
I read that too earlier. Damn.
My ex said what?
Go ahead. Let's dive. We'll come back.
Okay, because I didn't want to.
No, go ahead. Nick, jump in there because I want to get into that.
Facebook user says my ex had me throw out all my toys. I'll never do that again.
Why would he do that?
Because listen,
now they said the Buchanan thing.
I'm about to hit you with it, bro. The problem is a lot of men are not. I'm just be real with you. You know what I'm saying? You know me. I really dove in. I'm in a lot of sex. Not sex groups, but we talk about sex. You know what I'm saying? Where we're open and we can have those conversations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey. A lot of men are not really like cool with what they got in their jaw. A lot of men feel like they're inadequate. A lot of men really do feel like that. They feel like if there was something else.
So it's taking away their manhood to have something, not somebody, but something, be able to please them.
They feel
soft way of thinking. Soft way of thinking. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't never had that problem. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't that put
issues
in your relationship, right?
It enhances.
You're not being honest with yourself or your partner, though.
That right there.
Wait, say that again so we can.
Like, if you have insecurities about this, then you expect her to fake it in the bed, and let's not talk about it. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with your partner.
I don't
know, and it's a facade. Your sexual relationship is a facade.
But here's the
you want your partner to be satisfied too.
But here's the thing. A lot of times the insecurities are peer.
Yeah.
They're not even with the partner. The partner's good with you.
Right.
She's not worried about what I'm talking about.
But you want to come to the barbershop and brag when you know and that you're probably lying. Why lie?
You're so stupid.
You're not lying. I mean,
some people
a lot of people equate long sex to good sex.
No, but that don't. It
they
don't have to be
because you're 30 minutes. Good. No.
I think an orgasm.
You are doing the same damn thing. You ain't doing
pretty good.
I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, you can have a long sex session, but that don't mean we have to be penetrating the whole hour, the whole. You know what I'm saying? It can be so many different things. We can
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to them.
Like I said, bed straps. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can do some oral. You know what I'm
saying? Spankings.
Come on, man.
I want to put some popcorn on their back and watch a movie while I tap. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, listen. Hey, put the ball on your butt cheek.
Smoke some weed. I'm just saying. I want you to be able to laugh because you will never know how open your sexuality can become with your partner.
I think
if you can smile and laugh.
I think that's sexy. I think that's sexy.
You scared of losing your partner,
man? It's wonderful because
in the moment.
Because again, it just gives us a deeper connection. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the sex. It's about the willingness to
do it. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To please and want to please your partner.
Can't you tell a lot about a person about how they have sex, though? Whether or not they're selfish, not selfish, open, not open. Do you think that you can take that out of the bedroom and probably use that for their personality, or it's a two separate things?
No, you definitely can, because I think people, how they drive or how they are in life, too. So I agree with that. Okay. You didn't think, bro, if you never drove past somebody that doesn't want to let you pass, they don't want to see you pass in life. And he was going slow. He could have let you over. He
Okay.
just wanted to stop you. He's looking in his rear view
Okay.
more than he's
was
looking
a
at
hell of a
it. So
damn
he's thinking
metaphor,
more about his
sir.
past
I get
than
it.
he's
No,
thinking
I-
about
I
his
get it.
future.
I get it.
He's trying to block
What were you gonna say?
Yeah.
No, I agree with him. I knew where he was going with that.
Well,
from the start.
let's tie back to the sex part. You
Let's
think
go
the
back
sex?
to it.
You
Same
think
thing.
you think personality wise? Because
No.
no.
I'm gonna disagree.
Okay.
I'm gonna disagree. So simply because in the world of a lifestyle, right? That somebody that's whether they're a poly, they're a kink,
Mhm.
they're into the kinkier side, right? I know a lot of high society members who cannot really be that open with their sexuality in their field of work.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? Depending on where you work and what you do,
if you're a
in your
public
life.
figure, if you're a public
So
figure.
you have to kind of not necessarily hide it, but maybe not show it in
Advise
certain
it.
areas of your life. You know what I'm saying?
It'll come out one way or the other, though. I think, yeah.
Yes and no.
You don't think,
Yes
think
and no.
you think you can hide who you are sexually
Yes.
for your whole life, or do you think maybe a majority of your life?
I think for a majority of life, again, what I do behind my private door, behind closed doors is what I do behind closed doors. And as long as you're safe, honest, and not hurting anybody, then I don't think you have to worry about the retribution of somebody going back and saying, oh, well, this person he does all this kind of weird shit in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So I think you don't have to worry about that. So then the only other way somebody would find out what you were doing is if I was open. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm open about who I am sexually. I don't really care. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying,
again,
not
I don't
everybody-
work in an industry
you don't
where
work
that
in-
restricts me
Yes.
from being who I am. See what I'm
and
saying?
not everybody is as open because there's so many people that are not. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with what Jim was saying.
Talk to
I think it's important to have that communication with your partner as far as just being honest, with what you're into versus what
Right.
you're not
You
into.
have to be.
You have to, because
Go ahead. No, please, man. Please continue.
because if
Because I know
not,
you're gonna say exactly what I'm about to say.
because if not, then you got stale bedroom action, and then that can trail off into
Cheating.
your relationship to where now
What were we talking about the other day?
to where now you're going to look for that
That
razzle
outside
dazzle
influence, that
somewhere
outside,
else,
just
right?
right.
So
Exactly.
Especially for
Maybe
me.
that's why people don't want kink
Men
in
or
their,
women,
in their
listen.
house.
Men
Maybe
or
that's why,
women.
because they
Hold
know
on,
it's going to
hold on.
open their
I wanna
woman
get back
up
to
to
what
some
you said.
shit.
So, okay,
Go
hold on,
ahead.
say that
Do
again.
that one more time, B. I like that point.
I think that maybe they don't want all the extra toys and all the extra stuff going on in life because it'll open up to some shit that they can't keep up with,
But
and
here's
they'll
the
want,
problem.
and their partner might want something.
I think that could be a
But
small
let me say
aspect of-
something.
Hold on.
It's
I would
right.
say
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna
that
go
particular-
around. Yes,
Yeah,
I got you.
But here's my
Talk
thing
to
though, right? When you why does it have to be like I hate that dare way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me is like a dare way. Well, if you smoke marijuana, marijuana is the gateway drug. Like if I open my door, if we're doing it together as a couple and we're exploring together, I don't feel like I hear what you say because that is very true.
No,
That
is a
would
big
come up
stigma.
in conversation.
Yeah,
if
no,
they
no,
were
no.
honest
No,
and
you're right because that's
communicative.
why
Yeah.
Yeah, I
right,
think you
that's
have
the way
a
a lot
point.
of men feel. But what I'm
Oh, I
saying
hope
is
not.
no,
I hope
trust me,
not.
bro. Listen, I have these conversations. Listen, I'm in these groups where
Okay.
we talk like this and we talk about these things. There are a lot of men that really do feel like if I open and women too, like if I open my door to a threesome, he's gonna want to have sex with other women
All the time.
But that doesn't mean that. It doesn't
That-
have to equate. It doesn't have to be if we're doing something together. That means I'm gonna get addicted and I'm gonna want to. You know what I'm saying? I can't control my addiction. I'm just gonna have to have it all the time. And now we got to do all this kinky stuff all the time.
Sometimes it's the opposite.
Sometimes it's obvious. But sometimes it can be simply as, listen, we enjoyed it together. We're a couple.
Yeah.
We did this. Now, when we choose to be open and do this again, great. Now
But-
we can still have our baseline of how we do things. It doesn't have to be that we did this threesome or we did this kinky thing and now we gotta have it all the time.
I don't think that people that are communicating in their relationships have those type of problems.
You're right about
If they
that.
were honest
Boom,
about
boom.
all, they wouldn't have.
We're
Boom.
gonna come back to that. We gotta come back to that.
He took the words right
Boom.
out of my
Give
mouth.
him 5.
But I'm gonna just reiterate to tie into what Tim and what Bando has been saying. See, this is why communication is key.
Yes, sir.
You got to know what your partner is into. You should
sir.
know what your partner is into, because if you guys are not compatible in the bedroom,
Bro, what do I say
by
all the
any
time?
means,
If you
then
are not
what
sexually yoked, everybody always talks about equally yoked, right?
Right.
But if you are not sexually yoked with
Right.
your partner, you are going to have problems down the road because eventually somebody is going to feel like they're not being satisfied,
Guys,
or they're not being pleased. So I have to go find that
So
somewhere
guys,
else.
real quickly though, as a couple, your desires change too though. So who I was at the beginning, I might change.
Communicate that.
Yeah,
All
but
the
see,
time.
gotta
again,
communicate,
but like
but
Nick
what
always
I'm saying
said,
is
at every step and every level,
you gotta have
there's changes
communication.
coming. Be open,
Check
honest,
in.
but up
Happy,
and
healthy
forward.
relationships,
Don't wait till the change
communicate.
happens. If you like, okay, so here's the problem. When I
You should
started,
check in, but not every, a lot of people.
a lot of people don't, but that's the problem.
Yes.
But that's a big problem in relationships, right? Because I'm gonna be real. Like, so when I started feeling like I was poly, and I needed to change in my life, I didn't know how to be open. I didn't know how because I felt like if I tell this person, I'm gonna hurt them because now I'm changing their life because I can't be the man that I was with you when I started. Now I'm different, so I have to be this. So I had to figure out a way to have that conversation. And it took me a minute. It did. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what I'm saying?
And that's all I'm saying is that just because how you started, right? Because a lot of times people say, "Well, you didn't tell me that at first." I didn't.
Well, so look,
I changed.
Hold on, before we go
My
into this,
desires got.
let's go around.
I got
the room.
nastier. I got freakier.
Let's go around the room, and I want to hear from the fellas.
Okay.
What would you like your woman to do to spice up your bedroom? You know what I'm saying? And let's be realistic.
Okay.
If you're in a relationship and you want something from your woman, fellas, be
I
honest.
just say in general because I think that's it.
Not a problem. Really, if you want to spice
You
it
want to
up
start
with
it?
me,
Hold on. Let's start. You started?
Yeah,
that's
Okay,
fine.
I don't know.
I would prefer. I love lingerie, bro.
Hey.
I want to see you put on different characters. I want to see you be Jessica Rabbit. I want to see you be a nurse, a fucking cop, and arrest me tonight. You know what I'm saying?
So you're into some role playing,
Role
playing,
playing.
little lingerie.
Yeah.
Okay, big
But
bro.
have you discussed that with? I'm just saying in
We
general.
do. The partners that I have, the females
Yeah,
that
as long
I
as
have in my life, we discuss.
And I'm just
stuff
asking
like that.
because I think the communication.
Because
I
I'm
don't know how
less
you
sexual, so that was her way of opening me up. I didn't even know. You feel
Nick
me?
Jones?
I didn't even know.
Right.
Come on,
Nick
talk
Jones?
Nick Jones in the
I
building.
mean, the preparation, even the preparing for that. So like taking field trips to joints like Lovers. Or,
Hey, my guy.
Joints.
Yeah.
You know, they got a joint out in L.A.
Castles.
Fredericks, you know what I'm saying? Castles. That's another big one.
Come on,
and
man.
then just it's like it's.
I was just sitting there looking
Okay.
at strippers.
So
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
So you're into the
It's
prep,
your
right?
personal-
You're into the
It's
whole
your
experience.
personal candy shop. So like you have toys and lube.
You got the
and-
candies, you got all that,
got all of
baby.
that.
And
Edibles,
isn't it somewhat
all that.
suggestive to
You
Yeah.
talking about the straps?
Bro,
Yeah.
bed restraints, I live, hey,
Closet,
mine are under my
y'all-
bed, mine are attached to my bed.
Some of y'all may know what
Come on,
flogging
babe.
is, you know what I'm saying?
Get your ass whooped.
Battle,
Come
you know
on,
what I'm
babe.
saying? Basically.
So my
Getting your ass whooped and then loving it.
So if I can paraphrase for my guy Nick,
all types of
Nick is into the whole
You want the
whole show.
whole
He's
show.
into the whole theatrics
You
of
want
this
it
thing. I
all.
love it though. Because again, I'm
almost
one of
all,
the
because you got some cats that I mean, no disrespect to, I'm not king shaming, but we don't do butt play around here.
Okay, and that's fine.
Begging, that's what it's called.
Oh hell no, listen.
That's the.
Whoa.
I'm not
Yeah,
listen, I'm not shaming nobody. I'm not into that. I'm not into that.
Nobody's
No,
touching my butt, but I'm just saying the right woman could open me up sexually more. I
And that's
can
what-
I see what you're saying though. So but listen,
So I
but
did
see,
it.
listen.
Yeah.
But here's my thing though, Nick. Being a king don't mean I'm, you know, that you know, if I'm a king, I want the whole list.
Yes.
I just
Okay,
got,
yeah,
I got my
Certain,
kinks.
yes.
You know what I'm talking about? I got my kinks.
Right.
B might have his kinks, bro might have yours, you got yours.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean we all got to go down the whole list.
Right.
I'm not toasting.
Definitely not doing that.
You
But
know what
right,
I'm
you
talking about? I'm not
get
putting no
the
toast in my
idea.
mouth. You
I
feel
have
me?
no real fetishes, gang.
I do.
Plain Jane.
I do.
Wait.
I haven't experienced it.
I want to go back to you said you got to put toes in your mouth.
No, he said not.
No, I'm good.
That's something I personally.
Hey, that's cool though, but look,
Why?
but see, here's my thing though. I'm not knocking it. Nick, I'm not saying I've never tried it.
I like.
I'm
I
not
don't know
saying
how
I've
to
tried it.
explain it. I don't know how to
It's just,
explain it.
no, listen, you don't have
Without
to.
like
because
it ain't coming off
Nick,
weird. or
no,
anything.
my guy, listen, as a kink, right? As a kink, bro, I totally understand.
I didn't think that was.
It don't sound weird to me because I'm not saying I've never tried it.
Mhm.
I'm saying that listen, there's a if you were to talk to somebody that really understands a kink, what it means to be a kink, there's a billion things on the list of kinks, right? I'm not trying all them joints,
No.
but there are some things that I might like that you might be like, oh, hey,
Mhm.
me. But again, for you, Nick, listen, hey, that's your kink, Brody.
Right.
Enjoy it, my dude. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't for me.
You're right.
But hey, but if it's for you, enjoy it. You know what I'm talking about? And get it in.
That's how I feel.
Mhm.
Fair?
Whatever you're into. Go
Hey,
ahead.
what about you? How can your lady spice it up for you, my dog?
I have to learn something. I have to learn how to relinquish control.
Yes. Okay.
I got to be able to allow
A woman to.
take control.
Yeah,
I
bro.
like-
Listen, it is man. It's a beautiful thing. Listen,
It
bro.
is.
It's a beautiful
I
thing.
have a problem with that. I like to be the controller. And
Yeah.
that, the alpha. in the bedroom.
But
And
listen,
sometimes that
you
takes
can be an
away.
alpha and relax.
You can, but I'm just saying.
I can be an alpha and get pleasured, right?
But it's just
No,
hard.
it's all up.
I understand. No,
It's
I
learning
understand. I
how
understand.
to do that. But I think it's the right person will open that up
Yeah.
too. But I agree with what Mando said because it is about.
But it's the right thing for both women and men and women.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It takes the right person to kind of, especially if you've never really dealt with that side. You know what I'm saying?
Have that woman.
If all you know is,
your
you know
neck.
what I'm saying, some of the what we would call the basics of sex. If that's all you know, and again, I put quotations because it doesn't
How
mean
do you feel about when a woman grabs your neck?
Absolutely love it. That's just me. Yeah, I got dreads too. I do.
You can have it. Listen,
I
put
put
your
my
shit out
hair
the way.
I put my
Come on,
hair.
Nick.
Yo,
Come on, Nick.
stop.
Come on, baby. Come on, Nick. You can have it here.
Listen, man.
You can have it.
Listen.
I lied to y'all.
Choke me, damn it.
I like biting.
I'm with it.
I like biting females, man. That's my thing.
Come on, listen.
Not hard,
I like
just
biting
a
ass
little
cheek.
bit.
I like
And
biting
I
ass
like to be
cheek.
big
I'm
and
not gonna lie.
scratch.
Something about biting the butt cheek. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, come on.
It is what it is.
Something about just look. I can look at her butt just nice.
Man, and just do like this right here.
Yeah, when you're a butt connoisseur.
That's my thing. I'm
Sometimes
like,
that's
Come on,
what
man.
you admire. You just
Hey,
wanna
I'm a
admire.
worshiper. Look, you just want to do like this and just look.
It
Put
don't
it
matter.
You want to put it in your head like this
It's
and hold the
always
motherfucker up.
going
Just smile at
And
it.
sometimes it doesn't matter the shape.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
just jiggle.
It doesn't matter the shape. How big.
Sometimes.
Come on,
So-
man.
It
so
doesn't have to
beautiful.
be huge. It can just be an ass.
A volleyball.
So look, I'm gonna tell y'all. For me, I mean, I got a bunch of kicks. I'm gonna just give you one. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I have an affinity for strippers. So I'm not saying that my woman has to be a
Ain't nothing
stripper.
wrong with it.
But
okay.
if she can put that strip show on for me, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little lap dance, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, a little nice little lingerie, put on a little. Again, I'm
Great point.
Cuddy, what up, man? We've been waiting on you to jump in here all day. You guys
Joking.
been asking for you,
Oh,
Tay.
wait,
Come on,
And,
man.
and Tay says choking is an
What do
experience.
you say? Hold on, real quick.
Hey,
What do you
man.
mean? You mean for you to do it or the
Either
man
way.
to do it? Oh,
It's-
Either way.
okay.
We'll let her.
You waited till the last.
Cuddy, I love you, man.
Choke each other at the same time. Pass out.
This nigga, he trying to end up in the damn ER, man.
Yo.
My brother ain't got no sense.
I heard
man.
that asphyxiation thing is real.
No, hey, people do. There are some people that
I heard that.
that really
too.
like that. I'm not really into the whole push me to the point of brink of death now,
That's
because there's been a lot of accidental deaths under that.
That's the
Yeah,
way
I
to go. Take me.
How do you explain that to God? Okay.
To God.
I'm cool. Yeah, you have to personally like God. Listen,
Yeah.
let me just let God. Let me untie this rope real quick. I didn't want you to.
That's
see
like
me,
in
Lord.
Colors when he
Oh,
what
God.
a way to go out. Remember
Listen,
Colors? You got shot.
listen, I'm taking you. Hey, you at the pearly gates in line. I'm like, man, God don't need to see this damn. I got this necktie on. I got to take this off. God ain't supposed to see this.
And ladies, let your man watch pornography. Stop being so insecure.
I think women
about
watch
your
more.
man
Women watch more
pornography.
porn than guys.
No.
The ones I do.
No,
No.
they don't. I see females get
No,
offended
listen, I just
by
seen
it.
a post. Hold on. I just
Bro.
seen a post on TikTok. A lady was on a plane, right? She was sitting behind a couple. The lady of the couple had fell asleep on the plane. The man was sitting on the plane watching porn. The lady behind him takes a video of this dude, shows the wife like this dude was cheating on him, and then puts it on TikTok like this dude was wrong for watching porn while his wife
He
is
was
asleep.
more wrong for watching porn on the
Yeah,
plane
why
than
you
everybody
doing
That's
that?
what
else.
I'm like. Why are you watching it on the plane?
Bowl,
Like,
Super Bowl.
That's
That's
I
weird.
don't know, man.
That's
But
an
Women I've been knowing, they be watching that.
bro, I know
I
a lot
watch
of women
it.
that don't watch it. I know a lot of
This
women.
one was watching
that
some
don't
stuff that
Nothing wrong with it.
I had to ask for forgiveness from God. Watching it. You watch this?
It helps if I'm in a committed relationship. That's gonna help. That's
She's
gonna
about
help a
to-
lot.
What's her name?
Because
Oh,
I
no,
can
you-
be monogamous, but I want to look at different bitches.
Somebody said it's educational, damn it.
I want to look at different
Guys,
women,
real
bro.
quickly, make sure you like and share. This is Shop Culture. You know what it's about.
Okay, so there was a dope, y'all. I mean, because y'all came up with the talking points, extremely dope. Body shaming. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah. We can do.
We got
You want to do 2 minutes or what?
I got time.
We can save it. It's up to y'all.
I
You
got
guys
time.
want to hear some body shit? I think we need to talk about it. We put it up there.
Body
Let's do it.
shaming.
Okay.
Nick Jones, can you kind of?
Go ahead and let me go ahead and get into it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm sorry, guys. We went over.
I'm sorry, we went over what I want to talk about.
We were
today.
having fun. So this topic is, body shaming, right?
Yes, sir.
And in the wake of the Nelly controversy, with I really wasn't dialed in, but apparently
I wasn't either, but then I seen it was all over, so I ended up catching up.
Apparently Nelly, got caught up in some controversy. Where
No, he didn't get caught up. He put it on himself.
And folks are saying that too.
Yeah,
that
No,
he-
he
that
posted. What happened was he posted a video on his story of him getting some fellatio.
Oh, he said he didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
But there's also
meaning to or not. Hitman Holla did the same thing.
Those it's so you got two different accounts going on. He meant to do it, and then there's he didn't mean to do it.
I don't know if he meant to do it, but it happened.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It happened, right?
Okay.
So
what's the
the controversy was the women going in on.
Oh, they were. They were talking about
Twitter blew up talking about Ashanti must have really loved that boy to be with him that long.
They cropped Nelly's face and they put it on the front of the Vienna sausage can or whatever.
Bro,
Is it real? I don't.
I watched the
video.
I didn't see it.
No, I heard they talk bad on it.
Clearly, all I saw was an aftermath. I thought it was weird because you had dudes like, "Where's the link at? Send the link." I was like,
no.
It was weird.
I want to see what the woman. They said the woman didn't have no skills.
It was all types of stuff. But what people were doing was, or what a lot of men were doing was like in defense of Nelly was, well, y'all sit up here and talk about the size of this man's, thing or whatever. But at the same time, y'all blast men for having a preference for someone that's not like the body type of Lizzo, which has been because Lizzo, it's no secret she puts herself out there talking about.
Let's preface that again. She puts herself out there.
Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and throw this up. So that's really what it is right there. I pulled this meme off somebody's page, but basically they're saying so it's okay to talk about Nelly's toddler beat. I'm reading what it says, but I can't. But I can't say that. Let me just. So it's okay to talk about Nelly's, situation, but I can't say the less clothes Lizzo has on, the more I want to throw up. What is body shaming, and is it only applicable to women?
No, body shaming is
especially to Nelly. I mean, I didn't.
50 Cent got body shamed.
Yeah,
they getting body for the last 2 days.
Yes, he has.
I don't understand. I don't
yes, he has.
And why would women talk about there's more to a man and all that, but yet they're talking that type of mess about a man's body part that we really don't. Nobody really.
If you talk about their vaginal
cool.
areas, saying that if it looks all floppy, then it must have got beat out, and they're like, no, it's naturally like that. It's don't say just because a woman has her labia out more than another woman means she got hers beat up more than anybody else.
Right.
Don't talk about her private. You know what I mean? Well, don't talk about
I
men.
know what I'm saying,
bro. You open the floodgate with one for the other.
Should mature women be talking about?
Excuse my French. I'm sorry.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. They probably didn't hear it over the we're reading Tay's commentary, and it's hilarious. It's all.
What did she say?
She says, "I've seen you smaller."
Yikes.
So y'all see kind of weird. So
we'll start your GoFundMe.
You understand the controversy.
And can you really tell any type of size from a video like that? Could you?
I didn't see it, so
I'm just saying it.
I'm not.
Yes.
Nobody's blind. We all look.
We didn't watch porn.
Porn, yeah.
You know you can.
That's all I'm at. Yeah.
Yes. Listen, I'm sorry to my brother Nelly, man. Listen, you got an issue, brother. There's surgeries you can have.
Damn, bro. Oh man, y'all are.
Be happy with your show.
But listen, I'm gonna be real. But body shaming goes both ways, though. I'm a clown. I'm a nut, so I'm gonna clown both of them. Fuck them.
I think there's a whole. I'm trying to hold on.
I'm trying to. Tiny though, guys. You got.
Hold on. I think there's ways. That's why this is where the Kama Sutra and being explorative comes into play, because you know what you're working with, right? So it's like be honest with yourself. Most importantly, be honest with yourself and your partner, and then explore some things as far as what you can do versus what you can't pull. Some positions you may not be able to pull off because of what.
Wait.
I mean, you got enough meat.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Just in general, not. I don't want. I mean, I know
it is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm throwing in this extra half hour of fellatio because I ain't.
Maybe he doesn't think himself that small. There's a lot of guys that don't think that. I don't listen, man. Wait, what did Paris say?
Never had a complaint.
This is interesting.
Doesn't mean he's not small enough.
Paris says Nelly is 5'7". This is so silly. What do you expect to be a natural size? Women enhance their breast size. I saw the clip and I saw nothing wrong.
Paris, you saw the clip. Was he small? I'm just asking because we don't.
Straight to the point.
I didn't.
It's getting weird again.
Right.
No,
Hey, we about to flip tables and knock
put
it
it up there.
over.
Hey, that was a meme. We're asking the meme, so we got to see. This is crazy to us. Like, how do women see that and just start going off about somebody like Nelly's size?
It sounds to me like a preference.
But yeah, when a man says the same damn
It
thing,
is important
the man,
to them, bro. But you,
They ain't never gonna see
some
Nelly
women
fit.
say, I don't want this big, huge
they're
thing.
lying.
I don't
Obviously,
want
by
this.
this, they're
You know what I'm
lying.
saying?
They want something.
I think some women do and some women don't. I've
Majority of
honestly
women do.
I've honestly heard ouch more than I've heard.
You think so?
You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard. You know, come on.
Understanding
Yeah.
shallow vagina, narrow
Oh,
vagina,
God.
deep vagina. You know,
I'd
you gotta
rather
be.
take me a shallow
you gotta
one
be-
and
you
have
gotta
them
be
complain
compatible.
about it than take me a big old deep one. And it's natural. It's all good.
Big and deep.
Hey, listen, I ain't even getting into it, cuz.
I probably should have been.
That's
shut
shop
up,
culture
too.
after dark.
I'm off that. That's for y'all.
Comment said the Facebook user says saw nothing wrong. They saw nothing wrong either.
Good.
Average and okay and all right. So this person right here is just basically saying, because I want to read this.
Read it.
They're basically saying there's nothing wrong.
No. What did they say? What was the sentence before that?
What did I say before, bro?
I'm gonna come over there and read it.
Yes. Get him.
Facebook user says saw nothing wrong either. Average. He was average in length.
But what?
Probably a little bit in girth. He'd hit the G spot just perfect. Whoever this
God,
person
man,
is.
they keeping that detail.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
On that note, we're gonna end it. Guys, thanks once again. Tuning in, Shop Culture. You see how it goes, man. We went a little bit over.
Thank you. It is, man.
Stop
the dad body sex
Yeah.
and stuff. That's
Yeah,
so corny to
I
me,
didn't
bro.
stop with that.
I was about to say,
That's so whack.
It is whack.
That's weird, bro.
Women, you
You
like guys
want
in
somebody
shape.
out of shape.
You women
What?
want guys in shape. Stop. We're gonna just go ahead and say
They've
it.
been like
Facts.
teddy bears
Listen,
lately. They
thank
like
you,
them.
ladies. Help him out. Tell him what he got to do to fix it.
Yeah, you gotta do
Oh,
something
oh,
you gotta do something to atone for what.
You got to fix that. Listen, that was my thing last week. I can't tell you how to fix it, but the ladies can. They can tell you how to fix your little man problem.
Woo. Oh God, Nelly, you
No.
should have put that. Whoever put that.
Listen,
God damn you, Nelly.
He's gonna have
Damn
to
you
bring.
in that
Not my problem.
Band-Aid.
I ain't never had to worry about that one. So. Good
I'm-
luck to you, brother.
Nelly be like, I just make some more.
Well, at
money.
least
That's
you're
all I'm saying.
rich.
Hey,
Right? Look,
exactly.
at least he's rich.
Hey. So,
There you go.
guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Shop Culture. Make sure you guys, man, like and share it. Come on, you see the growth. We're coming. Any last words from anybody? Talk to him.
Dope show.
Yeah, hey,
This is
listen,
a dope show.
don't be afraid, man, to spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Buy some lingerie. Shake your cheek for your man. Fellas, spice it up, man. Eat some pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do something.
Communicate. That's my. I'm gonna round it out with
Communication
that.
is key,
Yeah.
and being open and honest with whoever you're dealing with, man. So, and don't make videos either. Anyway,
Right. Hey, don't put it. Listen, if you got man problems, don't put it on Instagram.
don't put it
Don't
on
put.
there.
I was like, well, don't.
Yeah.
Simple. Now, I understand how it could happen because you need that camera. If you try to play music, you need the, the Instagram camera. Just make sure you save it. Don't post it. You know what I'm saying?
Some people are not
Don't share it on your
embarrassed.
phone.
Some people are not embarrassed or ashamed. So hey, whatever. So guys, thank you guys once again. Tuning in, Shop Culture, man.
All right.
You
That's
know what
game.
it is.
That's game. We out.
Yes.